pissed me off quite a lot, actually. So prepare for some rage, or I might try to keep it as cool as I can. Basically, right, okay. Basically, there are 3 streams on my Twitch that have stayed up for over a month as a VOD, which shouldn't technically be possible because I don't have affiliate or anything, right? And all the streams after that have been deleting themselves week by week. And so I've been fooled into a false kind of promise of hope that the other streams are going to stay up. And what's been happening is they've been deleting themselves. Why these 3 have stayed up for over a month. And so now we've actually lost an Assassin's Creed stream and 3 Warframe streams. And the Warframe ones were mightily important. They were great streams as well. Absolutely loved doing them in the moment. And now just lost forever. I can't get them back. They're on Twitch for the time that they were. They were there when we were doing the live. They're lost forever. I can't VOD them over because I don't have them. They're just gone. Deleted for everything. So, yeah. We're going to try and get back on top of VODs. And I am really sorry about that. And there's literally nothing I can do. So there's no point dwelling on it. But I need to get back on top of doing VODs. Because I've been lured into a false sense of security with this. So, yeah, not starting on a great note. But welcome to the next official episode of the Chaoscraft SMP Woo Season 1. Yeah, we're basically going to continue off where we left off yesterday. And basically what we were doing, like I said, was filling out the lake, doing a bit of mining, and also doing the sugarcane. Now, I know people have been on in the meantime that I've been off. Now, I'm pretty sure it's people within the vicinity of these chunks, which would mean that our sugarcane has somewhat indeed grown. Yes, as you can see. So now, the first thing we are going to do today is actually go ahead and break this all down, go trade it up with villagers, fix up our pickaxe, and then we're going to keep going on the lake and have a little chat about stuff, any just random stuff that comes to my mind. Also, if you guys got any questions, anything you want to ask, just go ahead. I'm all for it, to be honest. Yeah, feel free. I'm going to chuck some music on as well, to make it a bit more entertaining, and then, yeah. But yes, sugarcane. We're going to get on with our sugarcane. I think we've got about, what? So, like, fully grown, all the rows in, like, 3 high. I think it roughs out around 6 double chests. But obviously, this isn't all grown fully. And to do that, we basically need to AFK in the center of the sugarcane rather than the center of our base, because right now we don't have all 4 farms set up, just the sugarcane one in the corner, which isn't even complete yet, I must say. But yeah, to AFK for each separate farm, we'd have to make 4 different AFK platforms, or just have the center, because it's within loaded chunks, and I will like set my render distance up to a bigger, or the max basically when I'm AFKing for farms. It will just grow everything in the area, which is why the cube has been measured at such a specific number. The reason it goes out is such a specific width and diameter and angle or whatever and height is so that when we have the farms like fully built underneath, that means melons, pumpkins, beetroots, wheats, potatoes, carrots, sugarcane, the lot. Essentially, when we're AFKing in the middle on the ground or in the center in our little AFK spot, all of this will grow at once. We'll be able to come on in about an hour. Maybe it'll be half grown. An hour and a half. Then it'll probably be fully grown. And we can just buy everything down, trade it up with villagers, get a shit ton of emeralds, go and make another beacon. Or we can sell those emeralds to other people who can give us diamonds. That's right. I might actually make a currency trade shop in Spawn. If people need emeralds and they just can't be bothered to, like villagers and stuff, then I might sell emeralds as a thing. Yeah. Someone's selling books, we could do like a side building to that. I could make it all like green and magic-y and stuff like that. It could be really cool. I'm going to really experiment with colour in this SMP as well, especially with buildings that are themed to certain things like emeralds or redstone or stuff like that. So, yeah, it's going to be very, very fun. This in itself is quite satisfying, I must admit. Apart from the gaps. Apart from the gaps in between everything, this is quite satisfying. Now, because we've been mainly down the other end, like where the villages are, only this front part has grown, because we didn't spend too long down in a mine actually. Because I didn't fight the Wither where the beacon is. I actually fought the Wither under spawn, which is basically back away from us now, which would have meant all of this side would have grown, but all the stuff in front of us where it gets shorter back here wouldn't have grown because it wasn't in loaded chunks. Huh. Yeah, how are you lot doing? How are you guys doing? I hope you're doing well. But yeah, like I said, I've got other bits to do today. I've got to go do some weeding and stuff. The dogs are gone now, actually, so we do have a bit more time to do stuff. The reason I'm so cramped up today is because I had a bunch of stuff on. Well, I didn't have a bunch of stuff this morning. Basically, I woke up really early, went to the shops, had breakfast, and then sat around for, I don't know, like a half hour. And then my brother was asking me to do Snapchats to send to my sister who's in Australia. And then I kind of got sucked into finishing Scavenger's Reign on Netflix. And so we did that. And then I realised what the time was and when people get back and the stuff that I needed to do as well, which I can also wrap around the stream. So, yeah. To be fair, none of it's like of importance, the right word. So the stream I can hold above it because the other stuff I need to do isn't like massively important, and I can just wrap it around the stream. One of the things, but yeah, I also did something this morning that I haven't done before, which was very, very fun, and surprisingly easier than I thought. But yeah, you'll never know what it is. So yeah. I like to keep you guessing. Your mind might go to dirty places, I don't know. Or it could just be something generic. Right, music. Let's put on some music, shall we? I have been listening to a lot of like techno anthems and stuff and bits because I saw the Tron Ares trailer the other day and I've just been like locked in with the fucking like electrical stuff. Yeah. Like synth and stuff like that. I love it. I love it all. And like synth versions of other songs. Here we go. We just continue on from the playlist that we did the other day. Might as well. I think we were on this one. If the fucking YouTube ads will piss off as well. Have I heard of IKEA? Yes, I've heard of IKEA. I've heard of Argos as well. DFS, 100%. It's got the find me somebody to love. Somebody to love. Find me somebody to love. I mean, it's probably not like that. I've heard of Dan Elm, yeah. I've also been singing lately. Someone asked me to VA for something as well, which is quite fun. And then, well, I'm excited about it. I don't know if I've got parts yet. There's about like 50 other people on the Discord just like doing stuff. But yeah, I'm hopeful. I'm very hopeful. It's very exciting. And it's looking promising. It's looking very promising. So I'm very happy about that. Yes, I promise there will be more for streams in the future. It's just right now. This is, well, it's not early game. Well, I guess it still is early game in technicality of like how long the season is actually going to be. But yeah, this is all going to get like doubled in size within, what, like a week or so. I just need to get this lake finished so that I can mine stuff out and expand the sugarcane farm. Because the lake that we're filling in is causing problems with building this. Basically, all this above here literally just has water above it, and obviously when I break the ceiling, it's going to break all the sugarcane. It's just a whole mess. The other thing was, I was having a problem with lighting. See, because masses of torches obviously create a lot of lag, and when you're on a server, that isn't very fun for other people as well, especially when they're trying to do builds and stuff, and they fall off, or they're going in the end, and they fall into the void. I would know from experience. But yeah, it's not very fun for other people. It's not very fun for you, especially if you're doing like massive builds as well. And so what we're actually going to do is have somewhat of like a daylight sensor farm. And the way it's going to work is we're still going to have a couple bits of light in the bottom, maybe with a bit of redstone. Because what we're going to do is have pardon me, we're going to have daylight sensors on the top or the corners of the cube, the base corners, which are going to be slightly hidden. And they're going to detect when it goes nighttime. And when it goes nighttime, we're going to have redstone lamps that are going to light up all the way through here, which should provide light for all this sugarcane. Which we're also eventually going to have like a slime block launcher for, just to push stuff across. Or we might leave it as manual, to be honest. I'm going to get rid of this glass eventually now, soon as well. It was mainly just because the original idea was to keep the ceiling, but yeah, with the lighting problems. So that when it's daytime, all of this grows because it's all in daylight. Even when it's raining, it still gets light to it. There's water under these slabs, which is how it's standing. These are all slabs in here, by the way. And yeah, that's pretty much it. We're using daylight and night sensors to help it grow. It's pretty much the science behind it. Very simple. Just, yeah, it's a lot of stuff, to be honest. Yeah, and to be honest, the produce from this is insane already, even without it fully grown. And the best part about it is I'm actually supplying someone's shop with this stuff. So yeah, I get paid for that in diamonds as well. Obviously, when they need it restocked, because I already explained this last time, but I'm kind of going. I'm not anti-wings, but I'm going no wings this season and no armor as well. No wings and no armor, completely underprotected. Because I'm using other means of travel. I've developed a way that you can move without moving, which sounds kind of weird, but we'll get onto that in a couple streams time. But yeah, I'm going no wings, no armor. But obviously the people with wings are going to be demanding rockets. For that they need gunpowder and paper. And how do you make paper? Of course, with sugarcane. And so obviously some set up a sugarcane shop, but they don't have a massive farm like this. And obviously I'm providing the sugarcane for that shop. They're buying it off me with diamonds. I get paid. I get to go use those diamonds on tools and stuff to expand stuff like this, or use them to buy other bits like shulker boxes, or dirt or stuff I need to expand other bits. The sugarcane grows, I sell it back to him, and then yeah, it just rinse and repeat, I guess. And eventually I won't even have to mine all this down, unless they expand their shop, obviously, because I think it was just like 2 rows of this was enough to fill up an entire shop the first time round. Because, yeah, the first time we had the shop that was filled up, Solar's shop, I should say, Solar's shop, the first time we filled it up with sugarcane, it was about, this farm is about half the size it is, so yeah, you can kind of see the past of that. Because I might urge, to be honest, it's Solar's shop, so it's their decision, but they could sell more sugarcane for a higher price, or the same price, to be honest. Or they could just transform it into paper and charge an extra cost for the transfer into paper. I mean, it's really up to them, but yeah, a couple ideas here and there. But yes, I'm becoming the underlord of the businesses. But yeah, as I mentioned before, I'm planning to set up my own shops. Redstone Emporium, or like a potion emporium as well. I've got these like random characters that we're adding as like representations. I'm going to make map art of the characters as well, which can be insanely fun. Like, not propaganda, but like posters and stuff that we can like stick around in the shopping district. And to be honest, I could actually set up a business for making maps, like Mappies maps or something like that, where people can pay me stuff to go make map art for their shops, like advertisements, which could be something else we could do on stream. Because anyone to know, I am a bit of an artist myself, and I love drawing dragons. Pixel art, I've done it every now and then again, and it's fairly easy if you know what you're doing, to be fair. So yeah, and Minecraft map art is basically just pixel art. You can use an app where it like makes a picture out of the box you need, but I'm gonna go ahead and raw dog it and just try and get around it myself. Use some of the artistic perspective to decide what blocks fit best. Because most people use like concrete and stuff, but to get like texture on certain bits, so like say I'm building like a giant prawn with a blue background, I'm gonna want to use something like acacia log, maybe some red sand, stuff like that as well. Really blend the textures because I want to make like an actual color gradient. Because you can make maps massive as well. Like the width you can get on maps for the amount of land that you can like put on a map, you can make it massive. So yeah, it's kind of insane. Yeah, but as I was saying before, this haul isn't here. This haul here isn't going to be the full amount that you would get from this farm because they're not all fully grown. I mean, these back ones are definitely all fully grown, which is insane. But yeah, if all of the front ones, like over to the left side, were all fully grown as well, yeah, the produce would be insanity. I think I'm still going to have to stop in a minute as well. But yeah, this is what I mean by the water leaking through. It's just causing a real pain. And I've had to replace this column on the right hand side a couple of times and decided to give up because every time I kept mining and water would spill through. But yeah, these Frostwalker boots do me a solid hand because, well, while I haven't got enough slabs to obviously do this, I can literally just run down here without too much trouble. And ice somewhat does speed you up as well, so that's awesome. Also, episodes and stuff on YouTube coming up very, very soon. I do promise it this time. I've got a Wales vlog that should have been out like 3 weeks ago, but work and stuff, editing got slowed, and so did the episode by that chance as well. So yeah, they are coming, and I'm going away the first week of August as well for a little travel, which we're also going to do a bit of vlog for. And there's something very special at the 1st of August. Well, 1st or 3rd of August, should I say, that I've pretty much missed every year because something's always got in the way, but this year I finally have the chance to, and there is no way I'm missing it because I can include it in travel. But I've always wanted to go around the UK because I've been to like Europe. We did Europe last year for Interrail and stuff like that as a 2-week travel thing. I've never really been around the UK. I've never been to Edinburgh. I've been to Wales once. Been to Cornwall when I was like 7. But I really want to go to like Devon and Dartmoor and like spend at least a day in each place. We're going to go for about a week, and yeah, obviously we're not going to stop at every spot because some of the days will be just travel days. So we'll have about what, like I'm just trying to think. Probably have about like 5 actual days to go visit places, but travel days be about 2 days, makes up a week. So it'll be Friday to Friday because the 1st of August is a Friday. So yeah, it'll be Friday the 1st to Friday the 3rd in the first bit, and then we'll go to the other places. To be fair, I could just extend it if I really wanted to, the amount of time we go while we're out there. But also, August is going to be kind of a bit special this year as well. A bit different, especially for this as well. The channel, the Twitch, everything. August is a very special month for me because it's when I started the channel. And I thought, because it's 2025, kind of seems like a bit of a special year, that I would do something a bit special this year. And this may become a thing every year. I don't know. We could do different stuff within it every year as well. There's no guarantee I'm going to go travelling every year, but that thing at the start of the month, if I can get down there, then yeah, sure. I'm also going to something on the 26th, which I'm very excited about. So yeah, that should be very, very fun. Also something else I've missed pretty much every year because I've either not had the chance or the ability to go there because something's got in the way. So yeah, very action-packed this year. To be fair, I've been to a lot of places this year. I've been to Amsterdam, we've been to Rotterdam, we've been to Wales, we're going around the UK to a couple of spots I've never been, and I'm taking my camera with me. I've got like a DSLR camera, so yeah, we're going to be taking some amazing shots there, and I might even like draw onto the pictures like 2D characters. I love doing that all the time. It's fucking amazing. And like drawing dragons and stuff and everything too. Might even make a couple of animations or something, but yeah. It's going to be wicked. Oh, that's my line there. Give me a sec. Here we go. That's better. So, yes, if you're wondering about the title, the watery well, yeah, I'm referring to the lake above that we need to fill in, which again we will get back to after we've done this. Because basically, also, this is the other thing. Even if we're not mining down in the depths, then anything we do within this area, like even filling up the lake, it allows the sugarcane to grow because it's within loaded chunks. Because obviously the water, the lake, is literally right above where we're standing right now. So all of this still grows in the meantime, which is super duper handy because it means I can trade with villagers. I'm also going to start stockpiling sugarcane. Like, I might split half of it because obviously villagers run out of like the amount that they can trade at a certain time. And then they revitalize and the prices go higher. So what I'm going to start doing, like I said, is sort of stockpiling sugarcane on the side and just waiting for their trades to go back down. So that I have reserves and stores I can access, so I don't have to constantly mine this away. I mean, I will obviously do it every now and again, but I'll only really do it once the full farm is in, once everything is like fully grown. Which is going to be insanity, because already just from this, we've had to drop off stuff twice. So, yeah, you can kind of see the size of this magnificence.
Lunch breakers of Britain. Had a long morning being a grown-up. Treat yourself to a little outburst. We'll treat you to a little reward. Refreshing. Thanks to the latest in scream payment technologies, Oasis can turn your screams into juicy lunch break rewards. Redeem your scream today. The Oasis lunch break reward scream. The reward scheme that rewards screams.
The new 4K Sky Glass Air TV is here. It's a use your voice to find everything in one place TV. It's a smarter TV. Or a
The other problem is you do get a certain amount of lag when you mine this down. Especially if you leave bits lying about like this. That's why you should always make sure to pick up after yourself. Otherwise, yeah, like I said, it can cause other people players. It can cause other players a bit of lag every now and then, and obviously it's not great if they're trying to do something up high, like building or other stuff. I mean, there's no one else on right now, but say I left the game and this stuff is still here because it's not in loaded chunks for them, it would still technically be there, and yeah, it would just lag them constantly. So yeah, got items lying around on an SMP, pick them up. Unless you're purposely causing lag for the purpose of a prank, but yeah. Other than that. Big 'em up. Awesome, sweet. So that is basically one full harvest. Not fully grown. A fully grown, we probably would have got another like 3-4 double chests of stuff, but yeah. We've got about, what, 4 this time? Yeah, that's good. Just need to turn a lot of this into paper, and the rest we're going to save. So all of this in here, we're going to go ahead and save so we can plant it. All of this in here and here, we're going to turn into paper. But we need to make room first, otherwise this isn't going to be very fun. Always leave one space open, there we go, like that. And then we do is go to here, just make tons of paper. Awesome, sweet. Right, now what we do is go back into here. Chuck that in there. No, in here. Sweet, and then where's that little paper we had? There we go. Now we can go to the villages, get our pickaxe sorted out. And then obviously anything else we have on us that we need fixing as well, such as our boots, which also have mending. But yeah, this is my main XP farm right now. I don't need a mob one because they're slow and somewhat inefficient. But, well, I mean, unless you build like a proper good one. But yeah, for me, the best way to get XP is, well, what I've found is villagers, 100%. And that's only really as long as you have one of these massive farms or some sort of resource you can trade with them on a massive scale. So, like sugarcane for librarians, exceptional sticks for Fletchers, yeah. So you'd have like a wood farm for Fletchers, basically. We just nicked your bed. Oh, there is monsters nearby. Hello, matey. Oh, you've rescinded your prices. Thank you very much. Thank you very much indeed. Just gonna wake you all up. Thank you. I really should name these guys in terms of what they trade as well, because there's some with specific books that I need to keep around so that I can obviously get those books for stuff. These guys haven't, that's why you need to sleep, isn't it? So you can restart your trades. There we go. Yeah, some of them have got like mending, efficiency, silk touch, stuff like that, that allow me to, well, make much cooler, better stuff. So I probably should name them at some point, but we won't do it right now. Showed you already, yeah. I also have a couple cartographers lying around, so we can trade paper if we run out with the librarians. There we go. Got enough left? Yeah, perfect. Hello, dude. And then sometimes I'll trade the emeralds in for glass if I really need XP, because glass we can always use later for other stuff, such as building volcanoes and clouds and basically anything to do with smoke and stuff, or some sort of depth effect, which I always love doing. So yeah. Obviously, if we had a massive leather farm by this size, we would also make a bunch of books. But we can buy bookshelves off villagers and then sell them back to them as books. So yeah. But yeah, if we had a leather farm of this size and this magnitude, there'll be a lot of lag, I must admit, but we'd have a ton of books and we'd be able to sell them all to villagers along with the paper. Cool. So these are the reserves in there, yeah.
Hey, fancy reaching a goal sooner with a boost from Chase?
What do you mean?
Let me show you. Look at your phone. With 5% AER variable savings, you reached your goals quicker, letting you explore the...
And then the emeralds, for the time being, we're going to chuck in here, because we're going to put them somewhere else, a bit more safe, once we're done here. There's a redstone, yeah, okay, there's some other stuff in there I need to take up with me too. Oh, that iron, I forgot about the iron. We left iron smelting somewhere. It's one of these bottom ones, I think. It's in one of these bottom ones. further along. This one. Oh my god, I actually guessed that right. Jeez. Okay, that was awesome. Yeah, we'll grab that real quick now as well, and we'll just chuck that in there with the other stuff. Cool. I think there was another bit of iron somewhere too, if we can find it. I'm going to put it in another furnace. Where did I put... That's right, I must put the iron somewhere. No, not in there. No. It's just a brilliant chest. Didn't realise that gold was there. That's where the snowballs went. There's copper in here too. There's so much stuff here that I forgot I'd smelt it. Huh. Kind of sick. Just finding all this stuff here. And knowing that I have coal. And that I don't need to use other stuff. This might actually even fix my pickaxe without me having to go back to the villages. There's more iron in there. Let's try to check these. No, I only check the bottom ones. Ah, it's the old me. There's more stuff in here. Why have I not checked these? This is where all the other iron is. Yeah, I remember mining iron at some point. I don't know why I never came back to check. Sweet. Well, we chuck that in there anyway. We'll just come back to this in a minute. Once we've turned all this into paper. And even if we have too much paper, we can always chuck it in the chests either here or in the villager room to trade with them later. There's always just going to be a bit over, because I always just have a bit too much. Oh, the music just cut out. Never mind. That's alright. Jump back in with that in a minute. Just let me go up here real quick. Very dry up here, isn't it? Right, come back. Right, there we go. Just gonna change that a bit. There we go. Right. Oh yeah, wait, no, yeah, the pickaxe is fixed. We don't even need to trade. Okay, well, like I said, we'll just put all this in reserves then and wait for it to become useful again. Yeah, we'll chuck all this paper in here. Chuck it in reserves and we can wait for this to become useful again. Meanwhile, this is my main food source as well. So actually, yeah, villagers, they have multiple uses. If you want XP, villagers. You want food, villagers. You want building blocks, villagers. You want books, villagers. Anything kind of like key to... Yeah, there's so... Rather than building a giant mob farm, which is going to get you XP rather slowly, or a giant farm, you can literally just get yourself some villagers and trade up with them, like with a massive farm that has multiple uses as well. Which you then get emeralds from, which you can then use to buy stuff, which you can sell back to them to get more emeralds. So yeah, and through all of that you're getting XP. So yeah, it's like a 5-in-1 farm. It's insanity. It's absolute chaos. The best kind of chaos. Yeah. Is this done now? Nope, it's still going. Awesome. Yeah, we can just chuck this back in here. And then when the time comes again, we can chuck it all out, turn it into paper, and then go trade it with villagers. Or, when we need to, if we fill the lake before this gets done, then we can... of course, go ahead and basically just plant this down as new sugarcane. Like I said, we're going to take all this with us because it has a special place. Somewhere I think a lot of you will know because we visited there yesterday. To be fair, we can leave these blocks here because we're going to need more later anyway. Yeah, we take the important stuff though. But how are bones important? Well, bone meal and stuff. So yeah. Might as well take that too. Yeah. Oh. Bone meal we can leave here actually. That's different. Yeah, let's go up to the top then, shall we? Oh, I didn't mean to do that. That'll break anyway. Yeah, we can kind of see how it's working already. Daylight's growing this, and we're working here. Daylight's growing this, and we're working here anyway. So essentially what's happening is, well, it's growing as we're working. We come mine it. We let it go. We go do some more work in the area. It grows while we mine and do some work in the area. And then we go pick it and sell it. And get some XP to fix our stuff and get emeralds for it. So yeah, just like I said, rinse and repeat. It's a lot of circling stuff here, essentially. Like an Ouroboros. I could call this base Ouroboros. Yes! That would be really cool, actually. Yeah, I'm going to call this base Ouroboros.
Giving something a go was never a bad thing. There's that stability to say that we can kind of conquer any problem, so just believe that you can.
Yeah, I swear I had haste. I made a beacon.
And you'll be fine. If something happens, something goes wrong, deal with a lot worse.
Whew, that was going to pass out just then. Anyway, yes, we have a little treasure chest that we chuck all our stuff in. So, yeah, cool. We've actually run out of space. God damn. I might need to... Have we got any wood? Maybe we do. Why is that in there? We might as well have a second treasure chest off to the side. I mean, a lot of these basically are just going to be filled up with treasure. That's the main purpose of all of these, is just to fill them up with as much, like, loot and stuff as we can, and then these small chests on the side will be kind of useful stuff, but not exactly stuff I treasure the most. Now, I do treasure bones and string, because they can come in massively handy in a lot of projects I've got coming up, which is why they're here, along with a couple of bits. That should not be in there. That's all fine, cool. So we'll chuck that in there instead. And all this we can move at some point into some of the other chests. Yeah. Actually, do we have anything in the furnaces up here? It makes me wonder, because there was stuff in the other furnaces. Nope. No. Okay, never mind. I got my hopes up too early. Let's go. Let's go back in. Let's go. Let's go back in. Let's go. Let's go back in. Let's go. Right, let's go sort out this lake, shall we? And try not to get killed by drown. We need to take our booties off, otherwise we're going to have problems. That's why I made a gap in my inventory. There we go. Let's get going with this, shall we? Basically just doing this all the way across. And we can make it more interesting by doing different tactics each time. Which is what we're going to do today. We're going to do lines today and then fill in the middle. Which is how you realistically should do water, but yeah. Just gotta watch out for the drowns, that's all. Yeah, this is what I meant by the watery well of chaos. It's causing me a lot of pain right now. And therefore causing chaos. Or it's causing chaos and therefore causing me pain. With the farms and bits. There's always something chaotic going on this SMP. I've actually been to other people's bases recently. I might go check them out soon.
Need a bomb-ass product. Start with the Easy Blur primer.
Watch the difference.
Next.
Oh, I cannot wait for tomorrow. Warframe Wednesday is going to be epic. The only problem is I might not be able to do a day stream. I might have to do
filter. It's not a filter.
just a really long evening one, like twice I think I usually do it instead, because I think I mentioned this before, or even at the start of the stream. Basically, my brother has come out of school because he's got his summer holidays now, and so he's pretty much going to be on the Xbox every day, all day. Because he says he has no homework. I don't believe him because he always does. And then he's forgotten he has it, and he does it on literally the last day. But yeah, Warframe Wednesday, like streaming in the day, because right now I'm on mobile, so it isn't so hard, and he's doing other stuff, so it's not so bad. When I want to go on the console in the day, yes, it's going to be a bit annoying, because I have to stream at specific times when certain other people are out, so I'm not distracting them, and yeah, it's gonna make stuff a bit hard. I need to go on my bike today as well. Yeah, I might as well. Wahoo! Let's go. This music is really like getting to me. I don't think we need to fill. We do need to fill in all the way down there, don't we? For fuck's sake. Best thing is, I'm going to expand a beacon with the amount of emeralds that we get from all this stuff as well. So by the time we have this lake done, we should have like a 4 or 5 level beacon, which is going to obviously make us have haste 2 and obviously expand the area that we can have haste 2 in as well. So yeah, let's just hope. Actually, I'm going to calculate that. How many emeralds do we need to make, like actual emerald items do we need to make a fully fledged beacon? I think it's like 2 stacks and 36 blocks, right? So 2 stacks and 36, so that's 64 plus 64 plus 36 times 9. So 128, 218, 224 blocks.
Hey, fancy reaching your goal soon?
And all we do is 224 times 9 is the equal amount of how many emeralds we actually need to make a fully fledged beacon. So
That's right. Search Chase Boosted Saver and get 5%
224 times 9 is...
The ones who carry us. The selfless sacrificer of
Oh wait, no, my bed's not up here, is it? I need to go back down.
the queen who unites
224 times 9. Anybody in chat got the answer?
Kate's fate.
So, let me just figure this out real quick. Let the music take over for a minute. $2,116 emeralds, and that in stacks is, it's got to divide, right? Hey Siri. Hey Siri, what's 2,116? No, that's not right. Hey Siri, What's 2016 divided by 64? 31.5 stacks of emeralds. That doesn't sound right. 31.5 stacks of emeralds, and we should be. Oh, I'm gonna die. Oh, I should have been paying attention. I'm going to die here, and that should not be fun because I haven't slept. Well, I have just slept, but I don't want to lose my stuff, basically. So yeah, basically we need 31.5 stacks of stuff. No, actually no, it should be 32.5, shouldn't it? I've got the wrong, yeah. It should be 32.5 stacks of emeralds to make one full beacon. We've already got a couple layers, so we'll still get the 32.5 stacks, why not? Screw it. Gunpowder, yes please. We need blockety blocks. Where are the blockety blocks? Ooh, let's go. I'm gonna drown. There are zombos up here. Let's go, 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 go. I do not want to get attacked. Go. Don't get shot by a skeleton. Yay, we made it. Yeehaw. Because we're in a desert. Never mind. Yes, I've even resorted to using furnaces. That sounds very natural.
July. Time to set the plan. Prepare for fantastic. What's the plan? Trust me.
That is a child, I think. Boom, a child. This is the other problem, drowns. They're really annoying while I'm doing this. in one area. I don't know why I was just doing stacks. This is so much easier. Oh yes, the drowns. That was one. Yes, it's so much easier. I don't think there's any drown left. Because I've been sleeping pretty good, so... Oh. It's more the fact of me not keeping an eye on my breath. It's going to kill me. I will just say something real quick. I've probably had the most deaths on the SMP so far, and it's been of my own cause. It's got nothing to do with mobs. I've literally just been falling off of stuff. I've got the most... I was going to say self-inflicted deaths, but that sounds bad. I've got the most accidental deaths on this SMP out of everyone so far, I'm pretty sure. And yet none of them have been caused by mobs. Well, no, that's not a lie. Sorry, what? No, that's a lie. So about 5 of them have been caused by mobs, the rest have been caused by me, and I've died about, what, 43 times? So, yeah. It's not like I've been counting it or anything, just, yeah. Definitely haven't got a tally on my wall on a piece of paper. I actually don't. Or do I? Maybe I do. Maybe I keep a secret tally in the game somewhere. You don't know. You'll never know. You will, at some point. Or maybe you won't. Like I said, I like to keep you guys guessing. See what insane theories you come up with and stuff. Bet some really cool ones. I think it'd be really cool if someone could make like a shadow iceberg. Like, I don't know if people have seen, like, it's... So the very top, it's like the very kind of simple stuff, and as you go down, it's like the much darker side of things. Or like lore and stuff and everything like that. That'd be awesome. Could do that for an IRL stream, actually. The shadow iceberg. The shadowberg? The should iceberg? I don't know. Something like that. The only other problem I'm noticing with drowns is that zombies are falling in the water during night and turning into drowns like that instead of drowns spawning by themselves. So, yeah. That is a tiny bit of a problem.
What do you mean?
Oh, it's turning night time. We're going to go to bed in a minute. Just give me a sec. I'm going to finish this last bit here. Oh, that's not what I missed it. Let's go. No. Not now. No. Fucking realm stories. Fuck off. Go, 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 go. Go to bed. Come on, let's go. The sun's set already. Yeah, we're screwed. No, please don't spawn husks. Go, 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 go. Eat bread on the way. Go, 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 go. Ah! Okay, well, I nearly died. That was bad. Go. Go. I regret putting this glass in because it's becoming a pain in the ass. Awesome. Right, awesome. Okay, sweet. Oh, we're fine. We're fine. We're fine. We're fine. We're fine. We're absolutely fine. It's all good. All is well. Right, let's go back out. We can do probably a couple more stacks and then we'll have to end stream there because stuff. And other bits I've got to do, as I mentioned before. Yeah, we've got about, what, 4 minutes left? We're still going to do a raid as well, because as promised, we're going to do a raid pretty much at the end of every single stream, so... Yeah. Oh, I nearly fell down a hole. At least it wasn't a wet one. I mean, is it better to fall down a wet hole or a dry hole? I guess at least if it's wet, it has some sort of like shock absorbing. Whereas if it's dry, you just kind of like snap your ankles on land. It depends what kind of dry it is though. If it was like dry sand, I guess it would take some of the impacts alright. But if it's like dry mud, fucking hell, it would be like a brick wall. But then again, if it was like wet rocks, the amount of pain that would cause. But like wet sand, like the amount of impacts that would take out, it would be amazing. And also wet mud. I know, well, it is literally just like watery clay stuff at that point, but also the amount of impacts it would take out. Unless it depends on kind of like what amount of water you have, because it could be like oobleck where it's hard when you punch it, but then soft when you like sink into it, like it's quicksand. Because of how the molecules work and everything. But yeah. Huh. And as you can see, time flies when we're talking and doing this stuff. We've done so much today, and I'm very happy. Oh, there we go, like that, and then just make an L shape here, and then just come down here. Yeah, doing it like this by just using the A button to bob up and down in water so much quicker than you're literally just building lines. And it feels quicker as well, which is awesome. So yeah, get through it quicker. If it feels quicker, I get through it quicker. So yeah, especially the menial things. If you can find some way to make it funner than it should be, then yeah, obviously it goes quicker as well because you're having fun. Find a way to make your menial tasks more fun. They'll go quicker. Because time flies when you're having fun. Even if you're doing something you think is boring. If you can find some way to make it fun or more interesting, then it's gonna fly by. Which is why I often listen to music when I'm doing like gardening and stuff. I wouldn't say gardening is boring, but like there's times when it's tedious. I just need a bit of music to not focus, but push stuff a bit further. Generally what I do when I'm doing large mining missions as well. Or stuff like this, which is why I had music on. Obviously it's nice for you guys, but also it's like a heighten for me to kind of energy boost stuff. There also is a drown down there with a trident, which is really annoying. Right, 2 more stacks. We'll use these last 2 and then we'll just stop there. Yeah, we might as well finish this bit here. Finish this line here. Oh. Oh. I think the drown's over there behind that wall, so we should be fine because I've kind of blocked him off. And there shouldn't be any down here because that's where it connects to the sugarcane farm. And obviously it's light down there and mobs can only spawn in complete darkness. Or if zombies fall into the lake, or like husks fall into the lake, they'll turn into drown. I wish there was like crossbreeds between husks and drown. That would be sick. Like, they'd still be drowns, but their skin would all be like orange and pale from where they've obviously been husks before and now become drowns. Unless they do just become drowns because they're now hydrated, which is why they turn blue. Huh, that'd be cool. There might be a texture out there for that, to be honest, but yeah, it would be sick. I was going to say make the game more realistic, but if you've seen this game, the physics of it, yeah, madness. Absolute madness. But probably the funnest things ever played with. Oh wait, there's lapis down here? I might as well mine this. Yay. Oh, go back up very quick. I'm going to die. Yep, okay, well, that was expected. Oh, we've got to have at least 1 death per episode, and this is what I mean by the fact that pretty much all my deaths are caused by me, not mobs. So, yeah. Just another day on the Cursecraft SMP. Shadows died once again. The amount of times I die off camera as well is stupid. It generally racks up to about 10 in every off-cam session, so yeah, you can kind of imagine. At least we got everything back though, that's the main thing. Yeah, this is way too far down for me to just go straight up from. This is something I need to go like this on. So maybe here I do need to do lines straight up on the other bits, but yeah, on the other bits, so we should be fine because they're not as deep. This is like the deepest part of the lake, so yeah. Like these bits over here should be fine, but other bits, like that really deep trench bit, not so much. Yeah, look, we can just kind of like bob up to the surface. You can actually see where the surface is because it gets lighter as you go up. Right, we'll use these last couple of blocks and then we'll finish it off there probably. And there we go. So that is us pretty much done for today. Thank you so much for watching. It's been wonderful seeing you all once again. Absolutely amazing. I had a little chat, obviously, and I will try to get back on top of VODs, obviously, as well, because for some reason, those ones have deceived me by staying up for a month. And so now we need to really get back on top of doing VODs that obviously uploaded within a week, because otherwise they're going to disappear. But speaking of which, all the VODs that I did upload previously are over on YouTube, which is linked over here, along with all my socials as well. And they have some stuff in there that isn't on the channel or over here on Twitch. And on YouTube, I have a bunch of Minecraft and other bits on there as well, which have never really seen the face of Twitch, which are absolutely amazing and people seem to love them. So I would consider checking them out if you really want to. But yeah, that's been that. I will see you all later. But before we go, like I said, there's one more thing we need to do, which I always somehow forget to do. Well, I say that. I haven't actually forgotten yet. I almost forgot yesterday. I almost forgot today, to be honest. So, yeah, somewhat. We just need to go like this, and then go like this, and then go to here. Just give me a second. Bear with me for a bit. We're just going to switch tabs real quicker. Real quick. We're going to switch tabs. I can't talk for some reason. Chuck our booties back on as well. We might as well. Whee, like that. There we go. Yay! Clap, 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 clap. I forgot, yeah. I forgot you can go into third person to do that. I completely forgot about emotes. Hey, he pushed me over. Fuck you, little villager. Right, I need to go to this one here. Nope, and then just switches back. Awesome. Right. What else can we do? What else have I got set on my... Oh, we hold it down. That would be better if... Oh my god, we can go do it with the anvil. We can go do it with the anvil. We can go do it with the anvil. Yeah. Right, if we go like this, and then we angle the camera properly. So if we go like here, and then we go like this, and we go third person, and then we go like this, and then press Y. It looks like we're actually hammering. Oh, I've just thought about so much stuff we can do with this. It would be awesome. It would be absolutely amazing. Yes, we need to go to here real quick. Like that. And then all we need to do, just real quick, is find someone to raid. Now, if anyone's got any suggestions, then let me know. I have one person that's live right now. I did meet at TwitchCon, so yeah, probably do that. Just give me a sec here. Is there, if there's anyone you'd like me to raid, drop it in chat now and I'll have a look. But yes, there's someone I might raid right now. If they let me search, is... Are they live or are they not live? Oh, they are live. Sweet. Again. This one. Nope, I want to... Oh, for God's sake, this fucking thing. Just see the little villager running in the background. Just checking. Do I have to double tap everything? No, oh my fucking god, I just want to... It won't let me search, but... Oh, fucking... Right. I'm just going to raid someone who's randomly playing Minecraft, might as well. This person has pink in their name. I like the colour pink. We might as well. Actually, to be fair, we might just check. Fucking stop switching to the app. No, fucking problem. The problem is it keeps fucking switching between, and I'm getting shot at by skeletons. We're gonna go up to our center base just real quick so we don't get shot to death while we're standing here with all our stuff. Might as well go with these emeralds back anyway. Whee! Just please work properly. Just please work. Just work properly. Might as well. Just do it on the... Yep. Damn. Right, there we go. Raid is starting in a bit while I just sort this fucking thing out. Right. I thought I had emeraldies on me. No, I don't. They're in the other bit. Wait, no, I have slime. Okay. We can just chuck all this in here then. Gun. Raid now. Awesome. Yay, raid is successful. Let's chuck this all in here. And once again, thank you wherever you are in the world. Have a good morning, good evening, good day, good night, good afternoon. Everyone is welcome here. And one last thing. Good. This is actually quite a good thumbnail if I can get the right angle. I don't know. Right about there.